Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine with a 7-card spread. This is for your weekend energy for April 17th, 18th, and 19th. Okay, I'll pre-shuffle the cards. Let's see what we have in store for you this weekend. Alright, first we have the Star. This is the Star. Okay, so this is the card of hope and faith. So I'm seeing that a lot of people are getting their hope and their faith restored, and I'm seeing this because, you know, time's passing and a lot of people are getting better from the virus, but a lot of people still are getting sick. But now that this money's coming in that the president promised us, I see a lot of people shopping this weekend. There's not very many places to shop because you know, all the stores are closed. But I do see people buying food and having like little barbecues or cookouts and stuff like that. So people are trying to find balance. I see a lot of people trying to find balance and make means with what they have. But I do see hope and inspiration coming back. I feel like a lot of you are beginning to feel like you can manifest things, even though things are not going so great. I feel like if you think you just wish it, that it'll come true. So, and that is true. I feel like if you wish things, that they will come true. So I see a lot of people buying like little things that they haven't had in a while because of the, you know, they had lost their income. So I do see a small abundance coming in for everybody. Okay, so now here we have the King of Swords. So you see those birds coming in? So these are messages coming in. So with this King of Swords, I'm seeing, this is the card of legal counsel, maybe Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It can represent the government or the law. So I kind of feel like a lot of us are watching the news. We're watching what's going on. We're watching the president talk. Some of us feel like it's good counsel. Some of us feel like it's bad counsel. But I do feel like our mayors are giving us good advice. Like the mayors are the one going to decide when we go back to school, when we reopen. Even though President Trump says one thing, our mayors are going to say something else. And I do feel like it's good advice, good counsel. I see some of you having some kind of court case or some kind of trial. But I do see a fair and honorable judge. The King of Swords represents a fair and honorable judge. I do see some people making friends with someone of this sort. I don't know why I'm getting that. Some people are making friends with like a judge or something. I don't know why I'm getting that, where that's coming from. But yeah, I do see good counsel given. So if some of you are going to court over something, I see like good counsel, good advice, or something fair and rational coming. A fair and rational decision is coming or something like that. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that is, but here we have the 5 of Swords. Now, this is not a very great energy. I see someone that's stealing energy away from somebody else. So right here I'm seeing a lot of scams. I'm seeing a lot of internet scams. So since we've had this thing happen to our country, I've been seeing a lot of people like stealing. See how this guy is stealing all these swords. He's trying to get as many as he can carry, and he's fighting his opponents, and they threw their swords down and walked away. So I'm seeing that energy as well for some people. I'm seeing that some people have gotten their things stolen at work, or their houses broken into, some businesses broken into because of what's going on. So there's a lot of that energy as well. So just be careful when you go travel or you go somewhere, because there are a lot of people stealing, especially now this weekend that people are getting their stimulus checks. I am seeing a lot of robbery, stealing, theft. That's what this card represents. Stealing energy, stealing things, theft, you know. So there'll be a lot of that. Pickpockets. Be careful where you put your money, your checks, because a lot of people are going to be out trying to steal that from you. Okay, so watch out for that this weekend, and probably for the rest of the month while you're getting your checks and you're not spending it and stuff, because that's not a good energy. I'm seeing someone with unfair application and disregard for other people's belongings or property. I see people breaking into cars too because they think that maybe you left a bag in there or something like that. Someone's being deceptive. And I also see someone with the ability to manipulate other people or a condition to suit their own needs. So what that means is, again, I'm seeing internet fraud. Like you might be getting phone calls saying, we need your social security number for your stimulus check, or we need this for your insurance. Don't believe none of that, okay? Don't believe none of that. If you do get those kind of calls, call first, to the real place and see if they've left you a message or really called you or something like that. Okay, so just be careful with a bunch of scams, because I am seeing a lot of scams. Okay, so now we have a lot of swords for some reason in this reading. So now I see the page of swords in the reverse. In the upright, this means third-party spying, messages coming in. I see someone that's angry. Okay, someone that's angry here. Maybe someone broke up with someone that was a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and so that person is watching you through social media. You see how red his face is because he's angry. He might be driving by your house, or maybe they want to steal your money. Again, I'm seeing that, or already did, but it's in the reverse. Okay, so now, this has to do, the page of swords has to do with information that's going to reveal itself, is what I'm hearing. Reveal the truth and nothing but the truth. So if you're waiting on a truth to come out, some of you, it's going to come out this weekend, whether it pertains to love, marriage, or relationship, or something like that, or who stole something. I keep hearing the word stole. Someone stole something. I see a strange twist coming in for some of you that has to do with the truth. Some of you are going to be finding out truths this weekend about stuff. I do see younger people. I see people dealing a lot with their teenagers and their children because they've been home a lot and they're getting frustrated. So I see you dealing with young teenagers, young people that are unpredictable. They have unpredictable behavior because they're staying home a lot. I see a lot of frustration. So you do need to sit down and talk to them to get that frustration out, because I see that. But with this page of swords in the reverse, I see great communication that's coming that eventually lead to the truth. So if you're trying to find out a truth, I do see it come out this weekend, because the page reverse has a desire to speak the truth. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of messages in this reading. Okay, so now we have the Ace of Cups. So with the Ace of Cups, that's the abundance coming in. So that's the actual hand of the universe coming in and giving you an abundance. So I'm seeing these stimulus checks again coming in. Here's the bird bringing the message of abundance. So a lot of you are going to be feeling this way, abundant, happy. You'll be able to buy groceries, pay your rent, just to pay a few bills, but you're feeling a little bit more hopeful and successful because you're getting that check in. Hold on, let me get a drink. Okay, I'm thirsty. Yeah. So there'll be a lot of happiness here. I see pregnancy. So if you're not trying to get pregnant, don't you better protect yourself. I'm not gonna say don't have sex, but I'm saying you better protect yourself, because I see pregnancy here. So be careful with that. I see a lot of people shopping, but there's not a whole lot of places to shop, so they might be shopping online. I see a lot of people shopping online and maybe through Amazon. And I also see new love with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A lot of you are getting involved with the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio online, so be careful with that. I see the beginning of something great, starting maybe a new venture. Maybe some of you are being called back to work now. Some of you are using your stimulus checks for a down payment of a house or a car. Again, I see fertility, conception of a child. I hear some of you are going to be announcing that you're pregnant from a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, want to get pregnant from one, or going to get pregnant from one. Okay, so this card has a lot of meanings to it, but I do see happiness and good health to come as well. Okay, now another subject for this weekend. This pertains to the people in jail, because this could mean self-imprisonment, depression. This is the card of depression, sadness, but it's in the reverse. So now a lot of you that you got your check, see how it fell right underneath here? Right next to this card. I see a lot of you are coming out of that depression because, again, you feel a little bit of hope. You got some money in your pocket and you're going to go buy a new purse or pay that one bill. But I see a lot of you coming out of depression. Now, let's talk about the jail, because I am seeing a lot of jail people that are going to come out of jail. I feel like you're still going to be on a monitor. Like, you're not really being released for good, but you're going to be released to home jail. Is that what they call it? Home prison or something like that. And you're going to have a monitor, because they're trying to clear as many jails out as possible due to the, what's happening to us. And the jails are overcrowded, so they're passing it to each other really, really quick. So they want to send the people with the least amount of crime home with an ankle bracelet, and they'll still be monitoring you, but at least you'll be home away from the crowd. But I do see some of you that are depressed. That's going to turn around now, because you're going to start feeling a lucky cycle coming in because of the money, and you feel like maybe tomorrow's a new day. Again, I'm hearing the goodness of a loved one coming. Maybe someone that got their check is sharing with you because you haven't got yours, or they're bringing you food or something like that. So, a lot of good energy, okay? So, for the last card, I see celebration. So, there's 3 women holding their cups up, and they're celebrating. So, a lot of you are going to be this way again this weekend. You're going to hold small celebrations in your home, because you really can't go to the park. You can't go out, but you're going to be celebrating at home. Now that you got your checks, you're going to be... See, and this one fell right under this one here. So, that's the stimulus check, and that's you celebrating. You're coming out of depression. So I see small groups of people celebrating. They got their cups up. I see a lot of people proposing to each other, even though they can't get married right away. I do see proposement from a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and people are going to be having small celebrations at their homes, maybe like cooking out, or because they got their money, or just having family dinners, little get-togethers, although they're going to be careful because you can't have more than 10 people in the house. So I see small groups, not large groups, or small groups. Because, see, there's only 3 people here. All right. So I do see small groups of people celebrating within the family. They probably won't invite friends over, but it'll be like within their own family celebrating because they got this money. Maybe having a drink, or playing music. I hear them playing music, dancing, like these maidens are dancing around to music and stuff. And you see they're dancing around fruit. So that means there'll be a lot of food, because you've bought that with your stimulus check. So you'll be cooking and dancing and celebrating. Yeah, so that's not bad. I hope each and every one of you do get your checks. And then I hope they give us a second round as well, because I feel like we deserve it. We're all hardworking Americans, citizens, and we deserve a break every now and then. I know I do. I work hard for my money, and the rest of us do too. So I feel like the United States does need a break, and they need to help us out. So I pray that everybody gets their checks. This is the end of this reading. This was for all zodiac signs. Your weekend energy for April 17th, 18th, and 19th. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Go ahead and put down in the comments what you want to see next. And I'll probably be live on Saturday to do the free readings. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.